codes are?
Only the main important one. Only the fire. Yeah.
What's that code?
Code red.
Code.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just worry to save my ass when it's on fire.
Petko is actually an underdog in this match on the betting markets against Thomas Kristensen.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know Thomas
Thomas
Kristensen. It
Christensen-
sounds very
Thomas
Nordic.
Kristensen is
He's very strong even by Danish
extremely
standards.
strong player.
Very strong.
The strongest one I've seen from that area was Sander.
He probably still is the strongest.
Thomas Kristensen took
Or
$200
Gus.
off me.
Sander or Gus.
Plus, that's
You don't need a mic. There's only-
very close to an
Yeah,
equalizer.
only the two of you there. You only need one mic. You just got to sit where Phipps is sitting.
All right. Here. Yes, I was just warming it up.
Sank, I've been elected to help you. I hope I'm worthy of the task.
All right, well, White was blitzing Blue, and Blue rolled a joker, and now seems to be totally in the match.
Now it's anybody's game.
Maybe you hit another one?
I'd like to make my 5 point. I think I bring the builder. I don't want to be hit from the roof either. I definitely hit with the 2 and bring the builder. If you play the 4, there's no really prosperous 2.
Oh, I see, okay.
I think I do
thinking
this.
Maybe hit 2.
2 are up already.
Okay. Getting closer to getting a sense of the position. Well, Blue is equalized, I think.
What a nice roll this is.
Yeah, it's perfect. Wow.
You got to break the mid to make the point, though. Huh.
They could come down and make the 4 point.
I think I got to give up the midpoint here. It's not so important when you have the 4 point anchor back there and there's nothing in the outfield in front of you. The
Well, what other
alternative is to
play
make the
is
4
there?
point. I got to do this. I got to do this.
There's no other play.
The other play is to make your 4 point. I can't make that play. This is much better,
It's too loose.
by far. Those watching this stream, double 5.
I mean, is Petko on the,
Petko is
And
blue.
goes blue.
Somebody please let Michelle know if we're being heard if our commentary is being heard.
I think it is because the voice on the left is going up.
Joker.
I just hit and run out with a guy. I'll run a guy to the midpoint. Just play backhand, right?
you can bring 2 out.
That hit is so strong with another blot loose, in my opinion. You would hit and come out with 2 instead?
Yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't argue against that. You mean point and play 20 to 15 twice?
Yeah, if he doesn't have a good 4th-5 unless he opens up completely.
That's a possibility here too.
I don't like this so much.
It's loose, but
This only works on a stay out.
well, you got the stay out, so it works great.
It's not too good.
Cube has already been turned.
No, I can't see.
It's at
Right.
the bottom right.
Was it too good?
He had doubled earlier.
Was it too good?
No, I was wondering if it has center cube. If it was too
No.
Was it too good? Not close.
Yeah, he's got an anchor, a 4
I
point
didn't see
anchor.
the cube.
Because all you're going to do is hit the second guy, and now you got to bring all your checkers around. It couldn't have been too good.
Well, you should just get out.
Just get out and play back. Yeah.
No good
Control
way
the
to really
outfield.
improve. The best way to improve is to get all the men in the outfield and control it.
Exactly.
Was it double deuces?
Yep. What point does White want to make on his side of the board? I think the 8 point's the point, right?
So you
Just go to the-
split
go to
them,
the
you
11?
spread them. No, you spread them.
There's only, that pays double 4, but it's only one number in 36, but
But you don't have many
you're not a
covers.
favorite to cover that.
Exactly.
You're like, man, you're borderline favorite. You're a slight
You
favorite.
don't have
but
enough covers. What do you cover?
You covered it, but so what? Now the 4's no bargain.
So the 11 is clear.
I go to the 11 and hope not to be hit.
What's this?
I'm sure this will disappear shortly.
This is fancy computer stuff over my head.
Yes.
5-1.
This is not a good roll.
Nope. Out. You
Just keep
slot the
going.
5
Yes,
point.
I like
Do you slot the 5 point?
in Israel.
I don't know, it's
Is
a
it too
play.
big?
It's a play, it's big.
I think I'm afraid of slotting the 5 point because
For a little
there's
bit.
also the 6 to attack me on the 2 point
Yeah.
with.
Yeah,
Really?
but
And I just
That's
get
funny.
semi-blitzed so much
When did you go?
before I
there?
make my 5 point.
that means he has to hit 2.
Yeah.
You know, there are a few numbers that hit 2, but
You went there to
He
only
might,
hits
he
one
might
and he
just
gets
break
a
the
to
8 point
visit.
with a
Yeah, it's a
bad
nice
roll.
place to go for like a Shabbos.
But you might not mind that either.
I mean, it's not a nice place,
it's
but
just
you know, it's a
your
little bit, the area is
position is
beautiful.
so naked.
So terrible anyway, you gotta
Yeah.
do, you're hoping for
It's
good
a
luck to
trail.
turn it around.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the base medrash?
No, they had like.
All right, White is going for the kill. I don't know about this stuff.
I don't know either, that doesn't
They
always
changed
work.
that. They must have gotten
Yeah.
rid of that when I went there. They had trailers now.
But what's the other issue here?
Oh, no, not Brav. You know, yeah, it was Bravner's, yeah.
I think I might keep,
Yeah,
I think
not
I would
Josh,
keep
that's
the 8
Providence.
point and
I
play
went to
13 to
Providence.
11.
He left actually the year before.
I don't know what the checker on the 10th point is doing. Want to bring it to the 8th so you
That's
don't have
another
to break
idea,
the
you're
hand?
trying to make the bar here?
No, but I want to I
You
want
wanna
to
be
hit
able,
on the
you wanna be able to
2.
hit loose without breaking the point.
Yeah.
That's actually a better idea than this.
You were like Zioni.
Why get hit with 4-6 or 2-6?
But if he just rolls a 2, you sort of.
If he rolls the 2, you don't like this play.
I had to get out of there. It's just too cool.
No, I don't like this
And if he hits you, you don't like this play.
This is playing for a stay out.
That's been his style so far, though.
Well, he's got a
See, I
big
always knew
advantage.
never to make noise.
Okay.
I knew that.
It's gonna
Okay,
work.
but again, if he played your play of 10 to 8, he's still playing for the stay out.
But I just needed to make points because
All right,
No.
he's got the same result.
Now I guess remake the thing and find an ace.
So I never intended, even though I was planning on living in it my whole life, I was never going to.
I never take much time in these positions because it's
This-
hard to imagine there's
This
an
gives you double,
equity
this
swing.
gives you double 5 that plays well.
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking about.
So I have Israeli citizenship now. But
And now we have a game.
All right, this is easy.
Put
Not
the
the
2
two.
in and slot the 4 point.
Yeah. Petko will be in this game for a long time,
yeah, I lived very close. So I lived on.
all the way out.
Go, go, go.
I lived actually further north than going on.
Control the outfield, bring them home without accident, and hope Petko runs out of time.
By the Dolphin.
Well, this is a position where he doesn't want to hit right away.
Petko
Rather
wants to
leave
hit once his
everything
board is
alone.
built.
Yeah.
Those are both great.
This looks, I don't know, maybe the 3 point may have been a little better.
3 years ago, 29.
I don't know, it's hard to fault slotting the 5, but it's hard to cover.
The beach is very nice.
Well, it's not hard to cover, but he's gonna give up something, but he's not gonna hold those, he's not gonna hold the 8 and 9 point anyway for long. The bots tend to like playing pure unless it's blatantly, it looks really bad. Cover the 3. I wouldn't leave a blot. Nope, that's it.
He's not going to.
No lead, no need, no reason to leave blots.
They were, now they're not so much, now they're just modern. All of my mom's family is fully 100% black family. We have 10 kids, no work.
You play 8 to 5 for being a little smoother and flexible and leave the indirects.
No. I
you're
think
gonna
the
play
board
11?
has gotten too good.
You're gonna play 11 to 8 fearing the indirects.
Yeah, if I'm blue, I'm going to hit if I can.
Yeah, blue should hit because he's running out of time.
Yeah,
We agree.
That's where my cousins live.
I'm just asking questions. I want your opinion.
yeah, I understand.
It's good for the commentary.
So when they get to point
I hit.
one, I need to stop.
Yeah, there's nothing, I mean, you can't wait. You don't have the timing for it.
If you don't hit, you play inside, you're out of time. You have to hit.
I know Bodie really has been there. Where did these?
I think you will, but you always look for an alternative when you sort of open up your defenses.
Mm-hmm. He'll find it. He did.
This is how Israel has been since its inception. My mom
As
was
far as I
growing
can
up
tell,
there.
he's a very good player. He'll see these plays.
Now they're going to stop the match after.
Shot the
this.
lights up.
No, they're doing business, but it's all part of the plan. Don't worry. They're going to fix it.
So he, yeah, but I
How-
think he
how-
kind of
how
says,
long has he been
I think
with
he
this
regrets it, but he'll never like change.
What does he? Is he
It's
married
quite
with kids?
Is this a commercial?
Yeah, he's fine.
This is the hotel internet sign-in. I thought, no, it's Ustream sign-in.
A lot of
Okay.
Okay.
Facebook, what's that?
The login code is ...
Rabbis don't get married and have kids right away. They do, and then they come out and brainwashing it 2 years later.
There's a good chance that by the time we get back to the game, it'll be over.
Well, it's gonna matter whether Petko entered or not.
Well, Petko will have won it if it's over by the time we get back.
But Petko was hit with a 2, I thought, before the stream went out.
Yeah, so it's very unlikely that he's winning.
That's good.
Perhaps he threw a 4. And nothing bad happened to him in that case.
Well, just coming in with a 2 and coming out would be, put him in pretty good shape too.
He needs to not fight his urges for music or whatever secular things, and just do them slowly. And he has to get his wife's approval, or else it's not going to work. This is what happens 100% of the time. So he should not fight it.
They get nice PRs in doubles.
So I kind of.
He was kind of semi-famous, kind of like in the dance scene. And then he got like a plane.
So I met a couple of musicians, big
Whatever you're doing,
musicians,
ad block it,
that
please.
became religious. You meet a lot in these bald chuba yeshivas that I was frequent.
Yeah, you got some, you must get really
That's crazy.
interesting.
And all of them have major mental issues, going to crisis.
No, I couldn't be in there, but I just did. I was close.
No, but you do the right thing. But half of the people.
Oh, I see. There was a commercial and they were showing this to avoid
This ad block will kill the commercials, yeah.
It's a perceived solution. But half the people, they don't become religious, but they become Zion. And they move to Israel and they go, yeah, that's
Petko
their
has 3
religion.
men on the bar, 5 point forward. Deuce Point can't come in with 3 men on the bar.
Wait, it's Deuce
I
Point
don't
game.
regret any of
That's
it.
a well-timed
I had a
Deuce
good
7
time,
game,
but
or
it
Deuce
wasn't
bar
what it
game.
was.
It's a back-to-back game, where I come from.
But you're not like married or...
No, thank God.
My guess is
I
he's
knew.
got
He
about...
can't be
Smart
crying.
guy,
I'm kidding.
in the back of my head, I knew not to do anything permanent, just in case, in case he ran shape.
I got him drunk at dinner, though,
So I was smart enough to.
or tried to.
I was the most religious person you've ever met.
Yeah.
Are there any like...
So has it got about 15% here, maybe less, huh?
Rather than pretending
Not
to
so
be...
many. If you
At
dedicate
DMP?
your life to religion,
No, it's just
by
the game.
definition, you're
Maybe
not
maybe
balanced.
15% with Gammon's not
Because no
counting, but
normal
yeah,
person would do that. They would have a job,
that's about right.
family, and do other interests. So all
Rather
the
than submit,
rabbis,
you submit
At
first
best.
whatever
and then
their
you do
reason
your...
If he clears the 6 point, it
It's
goes
less.
way down.
You told me 14, I would not agree. Now it's clearly less than
You
15.
learn Gemara, but you still have a job, and you still do go to ball games and stuff. But when you take the plunge to become a rabbi, you are, by definition, neurotic and not balanced, because that is a non-balanced.
Is the guy he's playing any good?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
guy's
he's on
very
the world.
good.
He's
very
he's
good
one of the
player.
top Danes. He's Danish, right?
Where is he from?
Denmark, right?
Yeah.
On the world team.
If they find something
Very
that
strong.
they don't think is genuine...
The other dice is a 4 or a 2? Well, 2 would be
It's probably
played.
a
Gotta be a
4.
4. 2 would be played
Oh,
instantly.
yeah, no,
I would do
think
that.
People think that it's fake.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't think
backgammon
most people-
smell
most
Oh, yeah.
rabbis
here.
believe in that.
Again, a general principle,
Yes, but,
lets you
I
clearly
don't
know it's
think
right,
many
just don't dump
apostles.
more checkers on the ace
There
point
definitely are,
against a
but I
2-point
think
game.
the majority are
Okay.
believing what they
No
believe.
choice
It's a
there.
little bit
I don't think
awkward
they're
now.
bad people, they're just neurotic and not balanced.
But they're not rational.
No, they're not rational, they're religious, they're not rational.
Double aces?
No, you're
Mhm.
preaching to convert.
Would I
I'm
take-
just asking, just
Why do you play this?
When I met many I was going to become a rabbi. I was training to be a rabbi, and I was doing some
I would
rabbi
just
stuff.
clear the 5 point, to be honest.
Well, this is the piggy play,
Yeah, it's too...
but when you get hit, you don't win a backhand. I would clear the 5-point.
Yeah, it's true. It's-
Gammon's in the bank if you don't get hit. I would clear the 5-point. It's usually wrong with this much contact against a good board to be thinking of backgammon. Keep him going.
The halfway play where you play 1 to the 3 and 2 off, 1 off, I don't think is right either.
I'm just gonna fully clear.
Yeah, I think that's
He's,
not only the best way to win the game, but is also probably the best way to bury your men off quickly.
these two are not bad. These two are, this is faster,
I don't like this.
but I prefer to clear.
which will change your brain chemistry and produce serotonin, all these good chemical
It's a bad time to get hit because again, if one gets hit, more may get hit.
It's a big burst.
The one getting hit might be enough.
You don't really gain a roll.
Like me.
Well, and a lot of, you do if you roll big numbers
Yeah,
or
you
big
roll-
doubles
yeah.
and then the backgammon becomes real. But you roll a 3 or an ace, and you really haven't gained anything.
I'll bet against this. Again,
All right, he made up his mind. It's sort of a bold play for a
Yeah,
very
it's-
safe position.
it's not terrible, but it wasn't terrible. 3-1 now is not such a good roll. Well, that's a good roll.
Yeah, but he would be taking men off with that, at least one man.
But only one.
Yeah.
He'd be
So
behind.
he
in the-
didn't really gain anything.
He'd be behind in the BG race, but
Oh, there we go.
so much for the BG.
Exactly.
Somehow I think this wouldn't
Somehow I
have
think
occurred
if,
the other way.
somehow I think if he played safe, there was no blot.
Yeah.
It would or it wouldn't.
It would never have.
It wouldn't have, yeah.
It didn't occur to Petko to hit that either. That's not the roll for the BG.
There is no ultimate aim in life that you're gonna find on
He's
this
going to get
planet.
off the BG, I think. But
Possibly.
You have to just find the way it's
A big double could make it interesting.
6-3.
This is the world.
Kamal would put 2.
Yeah, yeah, you got
That one and that one. Very good.
Ace.
And that's that.
That's it.
It's hard to win a BG.
Oh,
A 25-point match is 3, so 21-point match is 3.5.
I'm not gonna argue with Neil Kazros on that. Check.
Or a 26-point match is 3.
One thing I'm not gonna do. Let me check. Although I'm sure.
Is it
it's-
on XG?
Is it on XG Mobile? No, but we could check the Kazros match equity table on the
I
internet.
don't know what they are, the real equity is, but I know I'd rather have the 4.
Doesn't XG Mobile have it? XG Mobile should have
It
it.
does have it? Let me see.
Sure. Take a look at the match equity table.
Oh, that's
Take
right,
a look,
you're right. It does.
Take a look at the Kazros XG2 match equity table.
How did you create the table?
Yeah.
Secret.
Did you just roll out match scores?
Yeah, that's what he did.
I rolled it
He's
out.
been doing it for 30 years.
No,
and
I-
finally figured it out.
I rolled it out.
Didn't
And-
Paul Lamford do a match equity?
We rolled it out to 15 points with GNU. I rolled it out to, I think it was 9 with it, XG2, and it was very close, and I extrapolated the rest off of some
Okay, let's see.
adjusted calculations.
So it's like 3.5 per point, or is?
Initially, yes. That's what I think.
Well, it certainly makes it easier. I don't know if it's helpful for anybody, though, in the sense that you're going to do anything
Unless I've
different.
forgotten, unless maybe a 25-point match is 3.5 per point, in which case this will be 3 3/4 per point, and the lead won't be as much. But
Okay, we have the table.
I honestly don't remember because I never played matches this long in America. I don't need to know anything longer than 15, which I
It's
just
been
know
a long
stone.
time
I know
since
15
matches
stone
at this
cold.
4. So minus 21 and minus 25 is, holy crap, he's right.
64. So it is 3.5.
Well, it's 60, I think it's 3 1/4.
Very
No, so you're wrong.
Okay.
It's close enough. I mean, I thought it was way less.
Well, how
me see.
much less can it be?
Well, let me see what. Let's make it bigger.
Yeah. Minus 21, minus 25. That's where we're at.
No, we're not. We're minus 21, minus 17.
Oh, right.
Minus 17, minus 21.
Minus 17, minus 21. You're right.
64 is about spot on.
64, yeah.
Okay,
See?
so I'm right. The number's 3.5.
He's right.
Okay, I thought so.
I think at this stage in the match, though, you should just ignore that and play regular backhand.
No, I think it's important.
It starts to matter when the cubes start going to 4 for the leader, or even for the
Right,
trailer.
but
Cubes to 4 start to matter.
yeah, but it doesn't happen that often.
So the number's 3, the multiplier is 3.5 up to what?
Oh, probably up until you get to about 11, then it's going to, then you're going to have to start reducing because you're starting to get near 90 in a long match.
Right.
If you start getting near 90 in longer matches, you got to start reducing what the match equity is. So, I'm guessing if the multiplier is right, off the top of my head, I would say the match equity for needs 11, needs 21 would be slightly less than 85%. The multiplier would tell you 85 is probably slightly less. The real number is probably slightly less.
Maybe slotting.
But what is it?
Yeah, you should,
For
in my
0, I
opinion.
would slot it then. It's not a big deal, obviously.
It's wrong to slot after 6-1 in most schools.
This
Running
was
is the
opening roll.
running
There
is the
was no
best
6-1.
play there.
Like even when you're behind.
That
There
that's
was no 6-1.
okay. 4-3.
No,
Okay.
I'm just saying, after 6-1.
No, slotting is right when you run it.
No, after 6-1 it's wrong.
Oh, yeah, but there was no 6-1.
No, I'm saying if there was, hypothetically.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Was the score enough difference to make slotting right? Who knows?
It's not that big.
He plays what he feels like playing.
Yeah, it's
This is a cube if he doesn't come with.
he's not a mathematical player. He's a visual player.
Is this a cube? Yeah. Maybe.
No, this is no cube.
No cube.
Probably a roll too early.
With a strict 8 point, it's close, sure.
Still no cube. Game just began.
Well, it depends on what white rolls.
Now when Wright rolls a dud, he gets the cube.
This is not a dud.
That's right.
0.
Oh, it's 3-2. It's almost better
It's
than
still not a
3-1.
dud.
So that was a normal variation.
Ooh, what do you do? Make 5?
Okay, I like this play.
Yeah, Petko's style is very, you know,
He's very straightforward.
very straightforward. He's not going to be overly creative.
When do you switch the bar in these scenarios? What's the theory?
Because you're primed.
Well, maybe here because the 5 points made in front of you.
And you're primed.
Oh,
I don't particularly like it because you release all those builders.
I like this play better because I don't want to let all those builders go to the 4 point.
Right,
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he can afford to do that because he has the opponent's 5 point.
And he's also behind in the race. Yep.
no, well, you're not. I mean, you're on
It's
the
like
4
a straight-
point.
it's a
You're not
trade-off.
primed. You're not primed.
Yeah, you are.
You hit that, I would slot the 2.
Yeah.
Semi-primed.
I don't like that
Just
4.
because of the
Can't play
distribution.
4s, 1s, and
This
2s.
distribution sucks.
I mean, that double 4 becomes a disaster.
All right, position's about equal, I think. Oop, this is not good.
That's not fine.
This is bad.
2 down, I guess, huh?
No.
Or maybe leave one blot and play 13 to 5.
Come down.
Well, you're leaving one block by bringing 2 down. You're only giving up 3-4.
And 5-2. And
Kinda
6-1
wanna
hit.
did from the mid, I guess.
I think I leave one blot.
This is more shots. Ah, there we go. That worked. I guess he's thinking about slotting.
No,
maybe
10 to
just
8,
10 to
10
8.
I'm gonna go 10 to 8 to make my structure look prettier,
And then you kind of dupe
rather than
fours as
stripping
well.
my 6 and 8
Dupe
point
the
by
4
slotting.
covers the ace point.
All right.
Bots just slot
All
so much,
reasonable.
but play was reasonable.
The worst possible hit. Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, maybe you don't hit then.
Well, what else can he do? Make the deuce?
Slot the 3 point.
Slot the 3.
You can slot the 3.
Put it on the 3 point, keep your race
You
lead,
could hit
make your
and keep
board and play
going.
the game.
Yeah, you slot the 3 and hit. But it's not necessarily right.
I'm gonna slot the 3 and not hit. This is my play.
Is it so bad to hit and come out?
The race is very good.
So
Look
we'll
how loose
see.
hitting and coming out looks very loose to me.
So you dupe
Yeah.
the 1s.
This is a good play.
What's wrong with this?
It's a great play.
Make your board and then see what happens.
That 5 point
Moves down the
is
road.
always in the opponent's face. Always giving you fly shots, always giving you one big double to run away and win.
But he's thinking hard about hitting, but from the looks of things, he's not going to.
I'm not hitting and think it's probably a blunder.
Yeah, you get gammon and blitzed and all this. You break that anchor.
I don't know what the right play is. I like to try to predict what they're going to do.
I like this one. This is all right.
It's a good play. What's that?
Why would you
Oh, it's 3-2.
There's too many hidden covers, aren't there?
I hate this
Yeah,
play.
Why not just come in?
Why not just play down and slot? Play to the mid and slot.
Yeah,
Play to the mid and
that's
go 8 to
clearly
6. It's 8 to
better than
6
this.
bet.
That's
Yeah,
okay too.
I like
I would slot here.
Go 8 to 6.
The hidden cover is enormous. You can't allow this.
Hidden
play.
cover is devastating, and it gets Blue out of his timing problem.
Any hit is devastating. I mean, this-
Even boxes is.
Oh, I
I
don't
think
like
this
this.
is a big
No,
error.
no, this is
you
bad.
don't wanna get
Plus,
beat.
you're not even covering when
There's
you
no
do
way
it.
this.
So you cover, so what?
We agree. We all
You
agree.
can't hold that stuff.
You
That's
hit with
the
a
worst
4-2.
hit.
Now we have something to think about, but I don't hit.
I don't know.
I think you
Guess
just
not.
got to do two, and I think you just got to play this and make your board. Petko does not like these wild outfield hits, by the way. When in doubt, Petko was not going to hit from years of experience playing him.
Make it.
Come
Okay.
out.
Come down. Why not
Start
just
the
come
4
down?
point. Oh, it's a 6-2. Oh.
6-2, yeah. Now,
This-
now even Petko's going to hit,
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't have slotted there.
and he's on place to win the game.
Petko? He's a
Yeah, you
good
would've been
player.
right as well.
No, I really.
I'm saying what I'm saying is Petko does not. Petko was not making any of those loose outfield hits.
Oh, look at this shot.
Well,
You
now
hit two or
maybe
you come
Petko can
out.
hit back.
But you come out. No, you don't hit twice.
I think you got to
I
come
think-
out.
I think you got to hit
It's
twice.
so big to hit twice.
You know, it's
What do you
center,
think?
It's center Q.
What do you think?
No, I'd come out. For sure. You keep the crime and you come out.
I'll bet this play that you hit twice.
You got to be
Okay.
close to a double
How
to
much?
make this
100?
play.
No.
Yes.
Bet this play
I
that
don't know.
you for sure double hit.
I'm not sure.
Bill, what do you think?
Because it's,
It's big.
I
Pick-
like to hit, actually. If I don't hit, then I sort of don't have much of anything. This way, you know, he comes in with one guy,
Wait.
and now you're seriously looking at a double.
Well, you
You
seriously
don't have much of anything if
come in with
he
one
makes
guy
a
is an easy
five,
take,
but if
isn't
he
it?
doesn't
Maybe
roll
not.
a five-
Come, maybe coming with a 4 flunk is dangerous. The problem is 2 came in. Now you don't have anything.
Well,
Except
it's
block-
certainly better than.
no, we have a 5 slot that we can make now.
I beaver this.
I
Yeah, this is not a double. This is
You
That
all-
allowed? Can he
crazy.
beaver?
Yeah, I guess he can.
This
This
is-
is the new backgammon I've heard of.
I would beaver this cube if he wants to throw it for money.
Doesn't mean
Yeah,
it's.
no, I wouldn't
See
go.
how he destroyed his structure just to hit?
Well, sometimes the purpose of structure is a tactical place from hitting and making a better structure.
No,
Yeah.
this
Oh,
is
that's a good shot, I
Yeah,
think.
he hits and covers.
Yeah.
Double hitting is usually always right.
That is a good shot.
That's a big fa- Now he's got a great structure, White. Especially if he
He's
can
still
avoid
probably
getting
not
hit.
near a
See?
double.
Oh, that's a good. That's
It's
a
a
good.
switch.
call.
Now you come in,
Switch.
come in, play to the 21, switch, and prepare to win the game on a flunk. Switch.
I
Switch
don't know if
because
you win the game on a flunk, but I
Switch
do
'cause
know
you got
that
no other,
you should
got
switch.
no other deuce.
you don't win the game on a flunk?
I don't know.
Mike, how would you possibly take this?
Grab the cube and say I accept.
Well, God bless you if you think that's a take. If you flunk.
Who?
3-4.
What do you do with this?
This is what you do. Come in and hit.
So
However-
here you hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You hit there because if you don't, he hits, he escapes or primes it, or makes an anchor.
Ooh, that's
That's nice rolling, Petko.
If you're in like for $2,000 and you roll that low,
I'm
you're
officially
happy.
homeless.
You'll be like,
My house got sold.
That's nice rolling, Thomas.
who are you
Want to grab a seat?
That's nice rolling, Petko. Or not. So you rolled a couple 6s too many. Now you pick up your dice and you pretend you didn't have to play doubles twice. You're not going to get away with that against this competition.
Oh, no, this turn is too strong for him.
It's commentary, so this is streaming, so people are.
It's a little too early to double.
And they're hearing us.
Don't have anything yet.
The players need-
Route rolling of 4, we have stuff.
Well, you're sort of squeezing him at
We have the
this point.
advantage for sure, but it's still too early.
so where are you going to do?
He's thinking about it.
Too much goes wrong. And if he hits, he improves his timing.
I think what you worry about is what happens when things go right.
Are you making this a pass when things go right?
Well,
Yeah, those are two very
not
separate
in
items.
the first
Not in the
rolls.
first roll, that's the problem, so you don't
It
double.
would not go amiss if any of us wanted to chirp in and ask a question.
Ask
No,
away.
This can't be a double.
Especially when you're up 4-0. I mean, there's no.
Is white on
It's
roll?
meant to be a
Yeah, White's thinking about double.
learning experience.
I
There's no
would
way
say
this
he
is
waits.
cute.
Well, judging from the way he's played up till now,
Even a
he's
hit
been
isn't.
very over-aggressive.
No, it's a big no doubt.
And
A hit isn't even devastating.
a double wouldn't surprise me,
You want to
but
put money on this?
the take,
I bet you it's bigger than 60.
I mean, the pass would be a shock to me. The
I don't
pass
know
is-
Thomas, would he consider himself an underdog in
Because
that?
this is a.
He's a favorite.
I don't think so.
He's a favorite in the match according to the line.
Oh,
I can remember this one.
well, then he doesn't double.
From what I've seen of his play so far, though, he's a very aggressive player.
But I don't think he's going to double this.
So what happens if white misses? Is blue's game that brilliant?
Well, he's just way ahead in the race.
Yeah, but he's going to break. He's got no time.
Okay, but he can get.
So what's he
doubles.
gonna, so what Blue is gonna try to do is make the 3-point and break.
Yeah, but he only makes the 3-point.
I don't know, this goes.
And then White has to then win the game from
It
there.
happens every once in a blue moon.
Okay, we can have a bet.
Yeah.
20 though. I don't bet like that.
It's consistent for his previous
I'll
play.
bet that's a
Next one,
blunder.
Next one.
I tend to agree with you.
Such an
Worse
easy
than a
take.
.08 error with extra.
It
Yeah,
is,
you got
it
it.
is pretty
Really?
weak.
Do you think so? Okay. Then
He's
we
got to
do
come
bet.
out
Such a
and play at 3.
Gotta come out, pay the fly shots, pay the double 5,
Peanut gallery.
pay the double 3. That gets you halfway home.
I don't know what the fewest shots is.
Keep
from
it
here,
going,
but I
keep
would
it going,
play
you Duke
that.
5-3.
You have to count.
That's just 5-3.
5-3, pretty good.
Only 5-3 hits.
Yeah, that's excellent, actually.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
he's hitting for
duplicated.
sure.
Yeah.
He's not going
It's a good number.
3-1.
Come on in and kill 6s.
Except for 3, 6, and 5, 6, which would be disasters.
Yes.
And that's a bad roll. Those are bad rolls.
5-4.
5-something.
2.
That's a nice roll. That's where that
That's
checker
about
belongs.
his best roll.
Excellent.
Oh, no.
Now they come out and play.
Oh, now.
Now it would be a double and a pass.
Yeah, I would give this one up.
But he's still not a favorite to make the 4-point.
Well, he did.
Okay, now.
And he's still a favorite to come back in. So a lot had to happen to make it a pass.
And a lot
Well,
could
he
happen.
didn't.
This is the only time I think a real double was
Oh, he was 4-0 up.
good shape.
He cubed that.
So when you roll this poorly, you pay off to your opponent, aggressive opponent's cubes.
Yeah. It's bad, but 0-0, it's not bad. It's not so bad.
Now. Big damage chances.
Make the 8, put a builder to the 6, put a builder on the 6, and then find 2 more.
I refuse to discuss the equity of this play.
Yeah. There's a right play and a wrong play, and a bunch of wrong plays.
What's the
Yeah,
alternative?
but the difference
play?
isn't that big.
From here, I play 10 to 6, 13 to 11, and it hardly matters.
Unless he's like switches to 40.
I could go 13-7.
Or 3-1, too.
A 13 to 7, Bill's play of 13 to 7 is fine as well.
I think that's better, actually, because aces now become.
Maybe
really-
because,
Well,
it
now
may
you've
be
got
because
a
you can make,
5
you can,
prime if he
you
ends
can,
up
you can make,
with
you can make a
2.
prime if the guy jokers with a double.
I think, stand corrected, I think Bill's play was significantly better than the one he made. Joker.
Joker.
What's joker about this?
Makes a 2-point.
That's a joker?
Sure is.
It's improvement, substantial improvement.
Well,
Is
we make
hitting
it-
on the ace insane? And
No,
then
no.
You get no points for any other play.
It's better to make the 2 point, trust me.
It's okay.
You're facing a 4-point board, you can still lose by hitting on the ace.
That's true.
5.
5-something.
Now you find a way to hit on the ace, but I guess
I
there's
can't
none where you
see
would
it.
have done it.
six.
So you've got almost.
No,
one
but we
there.
want to win a gammon. We want to close them
Yeah.
out.
Oh,
That's why
so
we're
he's
hitting
thinking
them.
about coming
We
in.
don't want to tank them.
All right.
He's dodging the joker. Has big coverage against the 1-6.
Yeah.
There's the
Oh my
1-6.
God.
There's all kinds of coverage against it. Maybe, but if he misses, it's an interesting game.
Ones, fours, eights, nines,
And
No miss.
1, 2.
Just go to the 13.
I'd pick it up.
You can pick it
Oh,
up.
I
yeah.
would never pick this up.
It's really tight.
Yeah,
1-6 fans.
These plays are close. I don't
I
know.
would never pick that up.
Okay, no, it's wrong because now you have to make it.
No, it's because you want him.
If you don't make
advance.
now, if you don't make it, you pick it up. It's no big deal. Now you pick it up, like you would have last turn.
5, 2, okay.
2 in.
Pick it up.
Actually, 2 in and 5 down may be better. Make 6-4 horrible.
2 in and make the 11.
Yeah.
You mean 5 in and 2 down?
No, I mean 5.
Oh, 2 in and 5 down.
Yeah,
16-11. I didn't see that.
6-4 becomes a horror.
I didn't think that went there. Yeah, yeah.
And then it leaves boxes, or good boxes.
You're in trouble on double 6 anyway.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
Double 6 is horrible against you anyway. Yeah.
Better boxes.
Yeah, but now, all right, I guess this is okay.
Playable.
No blots. What did you put the checker there for? It's to play an ace.
Yeah,
Ah.
don't blot.
You're right. 5.
2, I think. Oh, double 5s.
Oh.
Oh, the bear off will start. Slot them both.
Yeah.
You want
Not
to.
getting a shot.
You're not getting a shot. You want to
For a
slot them
long
both
time.
because
Well, he's thinking of coming off the 6 point.
nah.
Yeah, do that later.
Try to make the 3 and the 4 point so you have a 4-point board when you crash. That's the game plan.
I agree.
As bad as it is.
It's a plan. It's a plan. 5, 1. Six to 5.
Then you have
Oh,
a bad
no,
6-4.
fours are bad.
I think I like 5 to 4 better.
Yeah, I like 5 to 4 better.
why is 6 to 5 wrong?
Because a
Because
bad
you have no
6
fours.
6-4 is
6-4
bad.
is
6-4 is bad. Okay.
But it's an ugly. You get more in trouble from the no
Plus,
4.
stripping the 5 is often good because sometimes you want to clear the 5.
Exactly, Bill. You want to clear the 5 against an ace-point game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Want to clear the 5 against him?
Well, it's usually not a detriment to clear the 5 against an ace-point game. Because for starters, you're killing 5s.
Yeah, the red flag here is this sort of little mini gap on the 4 point.
Right.
You hate that kind of structure.
Yes, this is a. Well, the structure's fixed now. Or
Yeah.
could have been.
Not
He's
sure
now
about that
I
either.
go
Well-
6 to 4.
Well, he's playing to maintain the prime and win the gammon. He might be right because it's a crushed 3-point board.
True.
It's just going to peel now. Peel.
Now you take it off.
What's the roll?
2-1.
Peel. Nothing to think about.
Why is Peel so automatic?
Trying to
Gammon.
win a gammon.
Oh, just game and
Minor
go?
differences in
That's
safety
a,
don't matter.
that's a crushed board.
Yeah, okay.
You also want to win the race if the guy throws boxes.
That is true.
One,
2-1.
Oh, do you leave the 6-5?
I'm not sure.
2. Yeah, this is okay. You keep them on separate.
The thing is, you don't leave it. Yeah, it's probably still better. You're avoiding the horror of a double shot with a 6-5 if you stayed there.
5.
5-1.
5-1. Yep.
So that's fine.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
6-5.
You just run you?
Go.
Go and give up.
Avoid the gammon.
Well, the
and
5 comes down. Yeah, he's playing.
You still
Uh,
get gammon here, and your winning chances.
I'm not so
are
sure
pretty
about
slim.
that.
This is what you're afraid of.
Maybe he just ripped.
So what do? You take 2 off and stomp on him and pray for a lucky gammon.
Yeah,
We agree.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I wouldn't
It has
switch
something
here.
to
I
do
just
with
take
the
the
game.
6 off.
Take those off and don't hit?
Maybe like a Mike's
Oh, I would switch and,
I would switch and
point
rip.
on him.
I think it's just.
I mean, I would take it off and, take 2 off and point on him.
I think,
So you
I
wanna leave
think,
the 3 and the 4 open. No, I don't think that's right, because you lose all the
Yeah.
time you gain, you get back on the next couple of turns is.
unless you roll,
But
unless
you're
you roll
not gonna win a
perfectly.
gammon by
Yeah.
letting him have a full
He may
roll.
not
He's
escape
gonna
the-
Well,
try to
maybe he
four
doesn't get
prime.
out.
Yeah, it might not
You may
escape the
get
4
out. You got a
prime.
4 prime.
try to freeze him,
Yeah,
though.
that's just as likely as him dancing, more or less.
It's just as likely as him dancing.
All right.
I
How
like
often do
Bill's
you lose
style.
by hitting?
This is a great play, I like this.
Yeah, that's all right.
Sounds like a cooking book, Fred.
All right.
All right, this is
No
just
more
a
issues.
2-point game.
Now it looks like one.
6-0 for Thomas.
His chances are,
Close to 0.
And if that Neil's numbers bullshit is right, it should be about 71%.
Yeah, match favorite now.
Gremlins are taking
I think Blue has reached a point where he can start doubling a little bit more aggressively.
over. Yeah, I think so.
When in doubt for money, he should be doubling for match. If he's thinking about it for money, right?
Yeah.
That's my strategy. What do you think about that?
That's
I
okay.
think it's correct.
I hate to come out and let all those guys on the midpoint attack me.
Yeah.
That's what they want. They want to
This
play
is good
there.
for building, too.
6-1? No, I can't. Yeah, it is.
4-1.
4-1.
Move that checker up 1.
Freezes a little bit. Pick up on
But there's 10 checkers aiming at it.
3-2.
I think you still should be trying to make,
I
Maybe
think
you
I
make
might.
the 4 here.
I would make the 4-point
Yeah,
here.
I think you do make the 4.
Usually you don't.
I know that, but
I
this.
used to
But I've
make
got
the
that.
4
I've
here
got that
routine.
builder on the 11 aiming at the 5 so
I
nicely.
think you do make
I'll make the 4 and bet on it.
all right.
2. All right.
Make the
4.
4.
I think he's leading Jason.
I
What's
see-
the match with Jason and
6
Stick?
up 8-0.
I see.
Stick can still
Can
play.
you check Jim Pasco's match?
Jim and Tobias.
Yeah.
is close, I think. Tobias
No.
is 1 or 2.
I don't know. I like the
Gotta
11.
make the 11.
It's the wrong idea.
I like
One
the
has to
11.
come
This
down.
is stepping into getting
It's got
hit.
too many men on the,
Yes.
Stepping into getting
Well,
hit.
even if he only had 4 there, it'd still be a good play.
See?
5-3.
Stepping into getting hit.
Yeah, this is okay.
no points for any other play. Remember how good is your chess?
Yes, I do. I do. That was
It's
a good-
actually a good idea for backgammon.
Well, that was what Reno 86 was. I just took that idea and did it for a backgammon match.
5 what?
3.
5-3.
Try to
Plays.
prime him. 2 down.
Yeah, he will. It's
Nothing to think about.
Okay.
it's always something to think about, but that's usually wrong.
3-1.
Okay.
5-point.
5-point.
Don't think too long about this.
Think long, think wrong.
Can you make your 5-point?
Yes.
Yes. Is that as good as making the 5-point? No. So put it back and make the 5-point.
He's looking.
Yes.
It's a beauty contest. Think of that.
Yeah, yeah. This is beautiful.
One way to look at it is if he makes the 5-point, makes a prime,
Yeah.
you can just slot the bar if you don't make it.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you have almost no
he's
choice in
virtually
that
got
matter.
nothing.
It's going to be a double, right?
Double aces.
Yeah. Oh, wow, this is a funny
this
play.
is- yeah, this is challenging.
Aren't you cubing this, even after the best play?
Who would be who's cubing who?
Blue is nil down 6, no? You just make the 5 like this, don't
Yeah,
you?
I like I
Okay,
like
maybe
this.
no. And
Blue probably shouldn't be cubing till he's
No, no, no.
a favorite with market
retract,
losers.
To be honest, I don't know what was the right play, but this looks pretty good.
That's hard to turn that down.
And I'd be inclined to play big.
Yeah, 9 and 11.
I'm gonna play 9 and 11. I got 4 builders for my bar anyway. And 11. It's a 6-2 beats you anyway, so. It'll probably beat you. Makes the prime and comes out. But again, you just gotta play the position. This is the play to me.
Yeah. Clear.
6-2.
Don't worry about 4 shots. Play your position.
So blue is
Play
ahead in
B,
this game.
13, 11 again.
I think they
What's the alternative?
Yeah, that's
slot,
what I mean.
slot to 7 is the only other idea.
This is, I like this better.
The question is blue cube after white span roll next?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, blue might cube after a bat. Oh, this is awful.
You know,
It gives boxes immediate.
it's not even that. You need the pressure on the bar. That's what the key is here. I
This is
think.
horrible.
He's freezing. He's sort of counting the shots here and forgetting he has to just play the position.
Exactly. Don't count the shots, play the position.
I don't think sliding the 7 is absurd, frankly.
I don't either. The problem is
You
have
lose
only-
when he rolls a 6.
You have only a
but
6 to cover.
get a
If you-
tremendous double
If you
if
cover with the ace, you break the
He's
8
still
point.
looking at this
He may
play,
get a
he's
double
in
if he plays. He may get a double if he plays 11, 9 to 11, or he's going to get a double in another turn when the game develops naturally.
It's possible, yeah. But I think with the match score, I'd be inclined to try to get to the double as soon as possible. I mean, it's not absurd to double this even.
It is for me.
For blue to double this?
Yeah, it's not absurd.
It's
Not
not
absurd.
It's not absurd at all. I mean, he's got a lot of marketers. He's making the bar. He's
Well,
crushing.
this is crushing the
Now
wrong
it's
way.
absurd.
This is over. This is game.
This wouldn't have been good, any
Any variation.
sequence, yeah.
What about leaving it slotted?
Yeah, I was.
He's got to think of something else.
It gives a good 5-1.
It's not a bad idea.
He's got the full
The
prime.
the
A
DMP
6
play.
is as good as gold, right, anyway.
Right.
For DMP, you slot for sure, I would assume.
Seems worth it.
How else can you win? You can't win really without slotting.
Well, he can bust.
Yeah, you can.
What do you do here?
I slide. I put money on this play.
Yeah, I smell it.
You guys slot. Because the
Not
6 is
that.
horrible anyway.
Whatever that, not that one. Whatever that is, I don't want to do that.
I don't know. I don't know what I do.
Either come into the 3 or slot.
This doesn't look good.
It's just how do you win going forward, I mean, without getting extremely lucky.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's white cubing. White's not cubing because he can break. He's going to break it and get a
Right, I
6.
would take
Yeah,
from money.
yeah.
So.
I would slot. That's my second play.
This looks okay to me.
This could be better.
Should maybe white cube if you do slot?
No.
No.
It's when you don't get a 6.
If I knew he was going to cube, I would slot.
Absolutely. It's when you don't get a 6, you turn the game around.
Yeah. But you'd slot in either case.
Maybe. I didn't mind breaking the 9 point either.
Well, this is interesting.
This is a great number for white.
Well, now you split. What's interesting?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Well, that's
5
the
to
interesting part.
Why wouldn't you split?
Of course you split.
Why wouldn't you split?
Now you can double
If you,
almost anything.
you have to. Pardon me. I don't want to be presumptuous, but why wouldn't you split? I don't understand.
Because a
Wait a
lot of
minute, he
people
played-
are afraid to split.
made it-
Look,
They have a
look,
full
You
prime.
have a
Look
6
at-
prime.
They have a full
this
prime.
is
Why
he just rolled the Joker.
Play? He only played 3 of his aces.
Well, it was
Maybe
2-1.
it
It
was
was
2-1,
2-1.
2-1, 2-1.
Okay.
And
This is the only play.
This is the play as well. So it must have been right to slot. the
Right,
last-
that's
the
what-
last.
What a difference in splitting. Now it's 6 is great. And a one may
Yeah,
give
you would
you-
have lost the game otherwise.
Yeah, you lose the game. You may lose it now too.
He's got a hit, I believe.
You can, yeah.
I would never hit this. And I could be wrong.
No, you can.
You can't, I don't think I would.
You usually got to hit when you're exposed like this.
Why is the hit correct in this?
Because you
position?
get attacked otherwise.
You can't button up your checkers, so
Now you can either get attacked, you can get primed with an ace.
you can get
If you get primed, you're gonna
then
crack.
You're gonna break.
You're gonna break.
Yeah.
So
You get
you-
doubled after this.
You hit and pray.
Okay, that makes sense.
And yeah, if I'm blue losing the match 6-0, I cube from the roof. I cube any play now.
You can win a gamut from hitting too.
Yeah, blue has a double regardless.
Blue has a double regardless.
I think there's sense in the
All right, please
All right,
double.
Petko, send it.
Here it comes.
We're getting bored here.
He's thinking about it.
Okay.
He's thinking about
I hate that when they think. This is the kind of action double the score merits.
Not hitting is hoping Petko somehow cracks this, but
Well, he can crack. but
He can
he's-
crack.
He's got a double. This is really bad not to double.
not doubling is horrendous.
I don't think he's gonna double.
I don't
thinking
see it.
about
I don't see the strong.
it. How can you
double.
think about it and not see what can happen?
Yeah, but you see the score,
I mean,
don't
it's a
you?
score, yeah.
Down 6-0, and
For money.
he's got
So
a
what? So if you roll 4-3, you hit on the deuce, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, hit on the deuce.
And if you roll
That's life.
fours, you have to make the ace. You can switch.
fours, you switch twice
Yeah.
and hope you get
The
out.
thing is, if
6-3 is bad.
you attack on the deuce
6-3 is bad.
and the opponent anchors on the ace, he's
No,
often going to crack.
Nothing's
If
really
you attack
terrible.
if you
Yeah, nothing's
attack
brilliant, that's
and you
the
close
point.
the opponent out, you have decent amount of time to
Any
get out of
ace
there.
is great.
Now, how do you play 6-1
Ace is a dupe.
for blue?
Just get out.
Just get out and let him shoot.
Okay.
No, you make the deuce because he's got bad entries, no?
That's 6-1 is tough.
Yeah.
You make the deuce.
I think you make the.
Maybe
deuce.
you
I think
move
you
up
make
with
the
the
deuce.
ace and hit loose with the
Chances,
6.
You can come in and break.
I think you come out. I think you come
You know,
out.
I think
you
it's
know,
too easy
No,
to break.
I would bet on that. I would bet
6-1?
on that big money.
then you've got
I would bet
two
big
spares on the 7 point that can be played for a couple of turns, and the chance to attack with a 6 on the ace point when you can't get out. And if he comes in, he's going to break.
Yeah.
That's why all doubles are not equal. Everybody makes different plays after the double.
Well, you got to think about all this. These are difficult. You got to look ahead.
No, this is a big double according to one of my sources who I definitely trust. Who's
I tr-
watching this stream.
Trust me, a double.
Yeah, trust me, this is a cube. I mean,
Is it-
at this score,
Is it a double for money?
I don't know.
But this score really starting to matter because
It's confidential.
Well, there's a lot of gammon here,
Because
so
there's-
maybe it is a double.
there's gammons flying around when the cube comes back too for money, and they don't mean anywhere near as much at this
All
score.
right, fine.
But
All right.
It's like a super snatch though. It's like easy.
Yeah, he's just gonna reach out and grab it, except he's not.
I know I would, but I was thinking about it. Is it not disconcerting to your opponent when you reach out and grab this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well,
I know I would.
only unless you think it's a pass, then you're really happy.
Then I'd still be thinking about it.
Abracadabra.
You come up with the 1 and then find the 5. Any ace you're coming up with.
These prime v primes are always
Double
tough.
threes, not bad, not terrible.
It's not terrible.
Oh, no, he can't make the 2.
What do you play?
I hit,
Double switch.
You hit loose, right?
yeah,
And pull two builders in, right?
right.
We agree.
Wow, this is an advanced play.
I keep my 5 prime.
I would never have made that play.
What would you play?
Double switch.
Maybe one of the ace, which is probably a big blunder.
Seriously, double switch.
You want the prime still.
Yeah, no, you're definitely
You can
right.
crack this position.
You're definitely right.
And if he flunks, you make the same blitz and then try to escape. Uh-oh.
2-3.
Yep.
This can get sticky very
It did got very sticky.
Well, he suddenly became a favorite.
It's
Oh.
gotten sticky.
We have new favorite.
It's very sticky already.
And now for money, what happens with the cube here? Comes back, right? But it doesn't at the score, right?
It may be good enough to even come back at this score.
It's a massive pass.
I mean, they're playing at 21, not to
I understand.
9.
But now you're starting to let 8 float around.
True, but look what happened. What has to happen for Blue to turn this game around?
Are you taking this for money as blue?
It's a big pass for me.
No.
No, I'm not either. Are you taking for money, Bill, as blue?
Thinking about it.
No, come on.
no chance.
Please take it. Please
No
take it.
chance.
So now you've got to then really be thinking about, as white, sending it back to 4.
This is a money beat.
Money Beaver?
Yes.
Money beaver?
Yes.
What?
Blue is
Wow.
dead here in this
I'll give you a
position.
beaver pass.
How is blue going to win this game?
Then how's it a
Double
Money
ace?
Beaver?
White's on roll.
White's on roll, friend.
Oh, white is exactly. So if blue was double on roll, then it would be beaver.
Of course.
This is a massive double. Oh, at this score, it's got to be a cube.
And if cows were brown, they wouldn't be white. I mean, this isn't the position
I
we're
thought
talking
cows were
about.
white and black.
I'd be inclined to double. I think you'd get a lot of passes from people, regardless of the score.
Maybe he's too good.
This is a great position.
So what, we don't think it was good enough to double?
I
He
don't-
doesn't think so.
He doesn't.
Or maybe he thinks it's becomes too good anyway,
it's
so,
gonna be too
Yeah,
you know.
now it's too good.
Oh, it's almost not too good anymore.
Oops.
Now I think he should double.
Now he's never getting a pass. I think his game got worse.
Yeah.
Because there's less crash now.
Oh, simple six, you get out of there.
Now you don't roll a 2 and Petko throws a 6.
Well, it didn't
Either
get
next
worse.
turn or
He
this
hit
turn
it-
after hitting.
it di-
Or you get
it
in,
didn't
you
get
love it.
worse. He hit a man and came in with one. I mean, it can't have gotten worse.
Yeah.
It didn't get much better, that's what you mean.
Yeah, I'm afraid to double this at this score. I might have doubled the last turn when you guys thought it might have been a double, but I'm more afraid of it now. But I see so many sequences I hate as white.
This could be a big pass.
What, for blue?
Yeah.
At the score?
At the score?
Yeah.
No way.
Reshift to 8?
So you got to have something happen before you reshift to 8. That means get a checker out and hit loose.
See, at 6, if I win 16, I'm only 1 point over.
So, for example, if you,
Yeah, don't have
if you
much
come in with
over it.
deuces,
Yeah,
double
that's right.
deuces
No
is not
worse
such a great number. You
situation.
have to point on him, and he gains some timing. That's just one.
I'm afraid to double this.
I predict white will not
This is
double.
definitely worse than the position right before. That's clear. No?
That's my opinion, but I don't think Mike agreed with me.
No, I don't think so.
Now he's
I think
made-
it's somewhat
he's made
worse.
the 2-point now with it.
Think about if he stays out.
Well, now we'll see what happens. Now, if Petko throws trash, you double.
Ooh,
And if
that's-
Petko throws this, you don't double.
6 out, 3 in.
I don't know about coming in. I don't see any point to that.
Not getting hit with a 2-5.
Ooh, double
No,
deuce.
deuces is fine.
Oops.
Now I understand why he might come in.
Can you hit loose?
No.
No, why?
He's
hit
gonna
loose?
make the point.
Make the point and play.
That's it.
This is a super joker. Make the point.
Can you hit loose?
I wouldn't hit loose with a 5-point board facing me.
No. Absolutely.
I'm afraid of that 5-point board. Sometimes I don't enter.
For many turns.
What about if I get 2 men hit and don't enter? How many turns could that be?
Uncountable.
That could be until I'm that can be until I'm trying to
Oh
save a
my
game.
God.
Oh no no no!
This would be epic.
The audience wants the double.
That's a
here.
colossal
Come on.
error.
Yeah, I think so.
Some of the commentators want good play.
doesn't even break.
A little excitement.
Yeah, he's just teasing us.
Well, that's going to prevent a double. All right, get out. Or not. What do we do here?
It's gonna be a spectator sport.
I don't know what the right play is, but I think he suddenly became a favorite.
Yeah, blue's a favorite again.
So you come out, shoot 5.
Maybe come down.
Well, if you come down,
When he doesn't roll
you're hoping
5 or
white doesn't
6.
run. You're hoping white doesn't get a 5 or a 6. And
Well,
if white
even
does
if he
get a
runs,
5 or
you
a
have
6, you're
lots-
hoping to counterattack.
Styles in perpetuity, but there is a chance.
If you come out, you're hoping to survive maybe getting closed out.
I don't know about this.
All right, boys, what do we play?
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to keep the anchor. I think you can blitz if he comes out. And,
Then throw a 6.
I think you want to come out here to escape. You don't want to get those guys stuck back there. That's how you lose from this position. Don't roll a 6 for a while and you just lose the game.
but it's not your turn every turn.
Doesn't matter. You cannot roll a 6 for 6, 7 rolls in a row and the game is over.
It's not likely
I
white
mean,
will have a prime at that
for
point.
sure, I would
It-
bet any amount of money here that coming out is right against anyone.
Any amount of money.
Yeah,
I wouldn't bet
500 or less.
I wouldn't bet against you.
Coming out has got to be correct.
I kinda like this.
Now you have two guys behind a 5 prime display
Well,
and
you
no
do,
timing. I
but
mean,
you
not
have,
much
no,
timing.
you have timing.
Not
So,
much.
so
come
let's
into the
say,
ball three.
One-
let's look
one
at the
doubles.
variations where white rolls poorly. That means no 5 or 6. White rolls poorly and breaks his 5 prime. Which play do you prefer?
Keeping the anchor.
Okay. Now which play do you prefer?
My play.
Coming out?
Yes.
Take both out, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not clear because both come out. I take them both out.
Wow.
It's
That's
been
a
a
play.
fun,
You have
fun
to
game. I
respect this
think
play.
if this was a SAT test, I'd
play
probably
takes
score
guts.
400.
Look at
Well,
this.
well,
I
what's your
love this
5?
play.
Can you play this?
Boys?
Yeah.
If we come out, we leave 8 shots. And we still have a 5 prime. And we might survive if we get hit. If we hit loose and get hit back and don't throw a 2, how often are we getting gammoned?
Very often.
Very.
We might get, and on a really bad day, the score is going to be 6-6.
No, but you can re-anchor.
When this works, though, you close the board and you're winning at gammon.
Win with ease. Sometimes win with ease. Often a gammon. Maybe 50-50 is a gammon.
I'd
I
say
think coming, I've got a
about
feeling
40.
coming out is right.
Yeah.
I like this
Feeling.
play.
I think hitting.
I'm going to come out and keep my 5 prime.
You know, the cube, you can double in a lot of situations.
Exactly. You can definitely double when you get missed here. Now can you double? You're doing a double soon. You might make one roll to get safe.
I wouldn't double yet.
I'm gonna make a roll.
He kept his position.
Yeah, he didn't break it. Didn't break anything.
Plus,
I think you got to take a roll.
Plus, without a 5 or a 2, you're gonna have blots somewhere.
Right. You got to take a roll. The board didn't break.
Uh,
No
leader
checker
of
got
6,
put out of
this would be
play.
an awful recube of this score. This would be a scoop. I think.
This is the kind of recube you roll something bad, it's going to come back quickly.
Yeah.
And hitting would have been bad.
This is a huge blunder. How can you even? It's just not even.
It's not a huge. I mean, it's different. We're up here watching the game. They're playing. It's a whole. It's easy for us because we have no pressure, so we can think clearly. They can't.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's thinking about. It's obvious.
I think he's thinking about rolling 5-2.
Yeah, well,
Or double fives.
it's pretty.
Or double 6s.
Yeah, that'll work.
This is the wrong score and the wrong time to cube.
It's also the wrong player to cube. No sleeping.
How do you play your 6s here as white?
Only 6, 1, and 3 are bad.
Only 6, 1, and 3.
Right.
Everything else does something.
6-4, 6-5, or 6. 6-6 is a joker. 6-2 hits loose.
6-2, it's loose. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
No!
my
No!
God, this is gonna be a scoop.
Yes!
That's a scoop.
Action! I tell you, the guy's been over-aggressive the whole match.
Yeah,
and
he has
getting
been
away with
aggressive.
Ooh, those
And he
lows.
throws his 2.
it. Must hit.
Must hit, that's why he double.
Now hit loose, and I guess I dupe 2-6.
You can switch.
Hit loose and get redoubled.
Keep your 5.
You get redoubled, really?
Maybe.
Really?
It's gonna, he could lose 8. He could win. He could win 16 by just rolling a deuce.
Yeah, rolling horrible might have got recubed.
Yeah, or, we had to leave 4 blocks or something like that.
Right, yeah,
He lose
yeah,
4-1 or
yeah.
something, then, yeah.
Well, then you don't have the 5 prime to save
Is
it.
this a terrible redouble at this point?
Probably. Yeah, I don't think Blue's a favorite. I think Blue's an underdog on roll.
Yeah, but at the score, you.
The problem is the 5 prime. You get hit and still, you're having.
You get hit, you
one.
get, and you have your 2-point open. You can get hit and still lose easily.
If you'd had to break the bar, bar point, then yes.
Then it's 4 blocks and it's Gammon City.
Right, exactly.
There's 3 blots up there. I don't know.
Is lifting automatic in this position?
Yes.
Yeah, I would lift. It's just, it hurts too much to get hit with that board.
Yeah.
Not only would he got hit, he would have had, now you get hit and then you get to eat the cube.
Ooh, I would not
wouldn't
slot
do
that.
that.
I think I slot, that looks too
Yeah.
ugly.
But this is what I would do
would
it.
slot
I would not slot it.
Okay.
What is going
There's
on
too,
now?
too much.
Whoa, this is a problem.
Now, this is the cue.
What is going on now is that White is punished for doubling too early.
No, but we are entertained.
That's true.
I think we may get entertained by an 8 cube, actually.
Wow.
Yeah,
He's gonna
but
pass it.
I know I would
see,
be
if he
entertaining
had
by
doubled
an
the
8
last
cube.
roll, then this
You
would have been
dupe-
really
I do this in
exciting.
dupe sixes.
Now he's doubling and he's probably going to pass.
Do this and do sixes.
I'm pretty sure he'll pass this.
Dupe sixes, do that.
What's
Keep
the
the 5
least
front.
shot smooth? Come breaking the bar?
Well, how many shots does breaking the bar leave? I see 21 outside. That's 21 shots.
Leave the 24, keep the front.
Exactly. Leave it 24 and keep the prime.
How many shots is snacking?
He won't do that.
Well, it's 20 for sure plus anything extra. The safest play is to break the 6 point and smack him on the deuce point.
But I think you cube this here.
I'm
for
cubing
sure.
this.
Because if you lose the game, then you're down 10-0. So why not just
Oh, yeah,
recube the
no,
8 here
this
and
is-
be a favor, be a
This
leader?
is exactly what you've been waiting
It's
for.
not out of the question, that's right.
I was
To
waiting
break the
for
6
an
and
eight.
smack
Break
him.
the 6.
I agree.
But
Could be
early.
right.
Here it comes.
It's breaking the 6 is 12 shots.
Yeah.
That
I mean, you
seems
can
like a
recube this and
bargain.
win a gamut.
This is 24. It's a big difference. That's 1/3 more hits.
No, it's 6-3 also. It's
6-3 doesn't hit if you break the 6.
14. Oh,
You break the
it's
6.
over here, it's over here.
I mean, break the 6 and hit.
You break the 6, only 2s and boxes hit.
Yeah, you're right. 12 hits.
I think that was a better play than what was made.
It's the play I would have made, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
How good it is.
No,
Just thinking.
the dice are on the table.
I think he's less likely to redouble
I
it
think this is a huge.
with only 12
I
shots.
think he hit his clock and
How
Petko is now
often do you
thinking.
get an 8 cube?
I think
when you're
I
up
think I saw his
6-0
hand
in a
reach.
match, Michael?
Huh?
How
What?
often do you get an 8 cube when you're up 6-0 in a match?
Well, he played poorly.
You should never get that.
No, he really did.
Turn it to 4.
His cube
Yeah,
action
but I'm
was
saying
horrible.
How often, yeah, I'm saying how often.
He has to
Do you
take
get
this,
an
right,
8
Neil?
cube?
He played,
If people play
He played
21-point matches a
ultra-aggressive the
lot,
entire match.
you'd see more of this. Like, it's not common. And I don't think they play it high in Monte Carlo, do they? Maybe the finals? Well, you got to take it, so take it. The doubling window here is as wide as this window, like the whole room. It's like, especially with gammons floating around both ways, blue is doubling this as an underdog properly, as a cubeless underdog. And I don't believe blue is a cubeless underdog with 24 shots. The problem is when blue,
get recubed.
well, the thing is when blue misses, his misses are horrible. He breaks his board, unless he misses with a double. So you got to take. Really?
The audience wants a take.
Oh, it's a
Uh-oh. Eh.
Bad misser.
If you're going to miss with a 5, roll a 4-1.
And also, this is why he should have slotted a couple of turns ago with the ace.
Exactly, Bill.
These sorts of things
Yes.
take you down to a 4-point bonus.
Yep. Right on, Bill.
Yes, exactly, good call.
You'll note the bots, when in doubt, if a human is afraid to slot, the bot slots. If the human is terrified to slot, maybe the bot doesn't slot.
Maybe.
Because blue's on home.
You break the 6.
well, just speaking on behalf of the bots, I would not have slotted.
Bill and I have overruled you. It doesn't mean you're wrong, though.
You just break the 6 point, I think. I don't think you can do anything else.
1. Maybe leave it.
You know, I just break the 6 point because I need to hit a blot next turn. Just break the
At least
6.
he doesn't have to worry about being redoubled.
Not at this score.
Yeah.
It can happen. These people.
I don't know what Neil's numbers would
I'll
say
give
for
the
14
guy a
to nothing.
standing
But
ovation
it's gonna be
if
very
he
high.
redoubles this one.
That'd be awesome. We could
So
see we could see a
14,
32
so
kid.
14 times 3.5
He's sick.
plus 50. That's
89
92,
and a half.
92, 93, what is it, 94-ish?
well, 14 times 3 is 42,
What's the number?
and the half
69 and a
times
half.
14
89 and a half.
is
6-1?
49, so it's
It's a
99.
4-1.
So the real number's probably about 95, 96.
That's
Four,
not
one.
bad in
That's a 4-1. Can't see it.
4-1 is a nice roll.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be, because he would have hit his clock already if it was 4-1.
Well, it might be 1-6.
I think he did hit his clock.
Yeah, he did. I think
But,
Oh,
oh, no, he couldn't hit his clock because Petko has nothing to think about.
maybe it's 5-1.
1-5.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, 5-1 you pick and pass.
It's 5-1.
Yeah.
This is 5.
Oh, it's 4-1.
Well, 4-1, what did you think about?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's getting nervous.
He's got 30 minutes.
He's afraid of losing the race. That's the only thing I can think of.
Somebody tell me, use that computer of yours, tell me what the match equity is at 14 to 0 to 21, please.
14-0 to 21.
Yeah.
Just off the top of my head, I would say the white
Not good,
favorite
it's
in
not
the
good.
match.
Yeah.
95 and a half, 96 probably.
Not in 1970.
Less with humans.
He's got 6%.
I
That
think
much,
the
okay.
numbers are always low. It's like the
Okay.
edges of bell curves.
Okay, yeah, oh yeah.
Well, I think they're playing this for our benefit.
I would stay,
Well, he's going to.
do this and pray.
But how can
I
you
don't know
win
what the
if you
race
stay?
is, but it's clear he has to stay.
How can you win if you stay?
You hit.
Yeah, but there's plots.
How far behind
How
are you
can
when
win
you
if
run?
go?
I suppose he's only giving up 6%. So
How far behind are you when you go?
is he 94%?
Well, White's pip count's 71, and
Is that what it said?
blue is
More.
39,
41,
62, and 24.
25 and 39 and 50.
71, 86, so he's down 15 after he plays.
Besides,
And
it's,
behind a 5 prime.
and it's easy to
Well, what if he
play.
runs? I'm staying.
Yeah, I'd stay 15.
3-2.
Tempt that over-aggressive opponent into hitting you. Or not.
Why would he do this and give double fives?
Okay, so now blue's down 20.
Because if you make the other play, your fives are awkward because you may have to hit loose when you don't want to, and your sixes are forced to the ace point, and 6-4 blots. So,
Yeah. No,
I would give double fives.
No, I agree, you clear the 7.
I don't know.
He still loses race.
Yeah, that's why he had double.
Yeah, maybe.
He can
If he
also
could-
lose the
could
race
lose
if he
the
clears
race, he
the.
would've
He can
done
also
it.
lose the race if he clears the 9 point because he can't come in cleanly.
Probably a third of the time.
Yeah, no, this looks good.
I kind of like this play. I don't know.
I think this is clear.
You want to bring men in. It's
Yes.
not even bringing the men in.
I mean, he's not running anyway. He wants to stay.
Man, yeah. He's only running with boxes.
Yeah. Should be sick.
I don't like
Well,
this
he would
one.
run with fives too if he was allowed to.
Of course. That's me.
All right, so he's up 20.
Scared of fives?
He's up 20 on account of 65.
One number.
Guy can't roll a number.
He's rolled poorly. Now they're both in. That's a.
Wanna close them out?
No, he wouldn't if he needed 5-4 to close out the other way.
No, 4-3.
He would have had spares 6 and 5.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
3-3-3. No. Should make the point.
He's playing the race. I think he's right to play the race
Okay.
because he's just
Hard to
look,
argue.
Look at the builders.
What's
know,
the
it's
cube
hard to
action
argue.
here, Neil?
Not yet. It's
6%.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
But it's getting there.
Not there. I wouldn't double.
If he makes the 2 point, he has a double. Otherwise, nothing.
It's conceivable to make the 2 point with numbers that aren't all that clean, and it's only, and it could be a
4-1.
borderline, and it could be a borderline take.
How about like 4-1?
Yeah, he's up.
4-1, I would think, I
He's
guess.
59.72. He's up 13. So he's up a little over 20%. He's got to be up 30% here in the race to double.
You're gonna have a 32 cube soon.
How wide do you think the window is? So
Very-
6% is the take point. What do you think the window is? It up to 8%?
The window's almost nothing.
It's very tight,
Yeah,
right?
it's very, very tight.
Those are very tight windows.
Somebody, close the window then, please. 4-1 is the only extra number, 2-1.
If you were up 18, he could reach, or a little less than 18 point. If you're up about 16, he could reshift it.
Okay.
He's up 13.
Wouldn't be a terrible error, though.
Doubling here? No. Hey,
Do you
I'm
think,
gonna do it, so for
do you think white wins 90% from here?
He's in that ballpark, yeah.
So doubling's gonna be a mistake, but not terrible.
Right. 60, he's not quite 25%, but he's got the pointing numbers.
And how much do those pointing numbers lose the market by?
Yeah, they lose the market enormously.
Only a few percent, because,
So we've got 4-3, 3-2, 4-2,
well,
and little doubles.
4-3 could
Well,
blot.
You could count 2-1 and 4-1 too.
Yeah.
Does 2-1 flunk and 4-1
Yeah,
flunk
he-
lose the market?
He's probably already at a double. I take it back.
I vote for no double. I vote for no double, I don't think.
He's thinking of whether he gonna push the key. That's the only thing.
No.
I bet you he pushes it.
When you make the closeout, you may
What's
have a
his
strip-
worst number?
When you make the closeout, I know the guy's got a junky board with it and doesn't have a speed board, but how good is white with a closeout? 96%?
Yeah, he loses market with a closeout.
But the point, but the point is
Boosts
that's,
his overall winning
but the
chances
point is that's
by-
96%, and if he's at 94%, it's a borderline drop take.
But what I mean is, he's only about 6 or 7 pips from a pure race double without the closeout possibility.
Okay.
The closeout, you've got to add in a few pips for that.
Yeah.
So, plus I don't know if blue is going to figure.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, we have a 32 cube.
Going back to 32.
I hate that play.
Now
What a
our,
hopeless play. he
now our
made.
job, this match ends early for us. So take all 4 off, of course.
Yeah.
Keep ripping.
Keep ripping, that's right.
I bet you win 5% more by ripping than you do by playing like a pussy.
At least.
I bet you, regardless of what he does, he's getting redoubled.
Oh, darn.
Just the turn before.
Now you're up 6-0. How do you get to a 32 cube?
Well, there was some shaky.
Closeout lost the market.
There was
How
some
do you
shaky
get to a
things.
32
Closeout lost
cube
the
when you're up
market.
6-0? That's all I want to know.
Maybe a great.
No, I was here. It's just for blue, like it's indifferent.
That's true. Boxes doesn't lose the
Well,
market.
we only really hate white's double to 4, right?
So what's blue's best roll
Yeah.
here? 1, 2?
I think the double to 16 was incorrect, but I don't think it was terrible.
Okay, he's got at least 2%.
This would be fun.
3-1.
3-1.
That's a start, kind
Come on, make it interesting.
of. Make boxes here. That would be so sick.
Petko, turn that
What he
over.
needed to roll before.
Boxes are on the other side of that.
Oh, that would have been fun.
The rule of Trent.
6-2. Well, it's just
I mean,
about
1 off.
Yeah.
8 checkers versus
Dead.
15.
I mean, what did the...
He needs like 2
He
huge
needs
doubles in a
4
row.
sets.
This is just...
He needs essentially 4 sets.
He saved the game.
Save the
And
gamble.
help.
Saved the game.
And help.
This would be
4
fun.
sets plus.
Start with double 6.
Greatest of all.
Start with double 5s. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's-
That took,
Eyes.
now you've got to take 4 pieces off every turn.
Really? Oh, what if he rolls 2-1 twice?
20 seconds.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
He's getting somehow. Right. So if he takes off 4 here. and
Roll
double
double ace even. I'll take double ace.
How about taking off 3? Oh, taking off 1 doesn't cut it.
That's it.
Okay, now let's
That's
get the 2-1 or
That's
3-1. Oh,
2-1, okay. So white's
Come
off
on,
in 4
baby.
minimum.
oh, that was so close.
All right, 2-1. And then
What is
looks
it?
like a,
3. Oh.
it's not gin. It's not gin.
Oh, so minimal.
Give us a 2-1. Give us a 2-1, baby. One time. I'll sick with it.
Bravo.
Oh, that was.
That's some good backgammon watching.
You're asking,
That's real backgammon.
he's asking how sick it would have been if Petco won?
Yeah.
They've never been in the box against 3 8 cubes and a $100 chouette and lost White's position like I did one time.
Yes.
And then I pulled out my checkbook and went
I lost
home.
White's position at double match point against Malcolm 2 years ago.
Okay. I'm not talking here. I'm
Yeah,
talking
but it's
with Blue
Malcolm.
needing,
Yeah.
I'm
He's a
talking with
Hall of
Blue needing
Famer.
2 playable
I know.
doubles. I'm talking when Blue needed 2 big doubles. I lost.
I actually think Petco played better than his.
Congratulations, Petco. You managed to lose 38 to nothing.
Don't rub it in. You're poor guy. As always, aggression was rewarded. It seems to be in this game.